What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So, we're going to just go right over here to Velveteen Dream. Patrick Clark. Y'all already know how big of a fan I am of Velveteen Dream. And how disappointed I was when he was released because of the shit that was happening. So, recently, like I said, before a lot of stuff came up, since Triple H got back into power, and everybody was like, well, damn, he's bringing back all these people. And everybody's been seeing it. It's like, will he bring back Velveteen Dream? Because according to the case, nothing was ever found. There was no evidence of ever finding it. So, as of right now, you're supposed to be in this country innocent until proven guilty. And Velveteen Dream was making his case like, I'm innocent. Can he come hire me back? Like, he was saying this on social media. And I was just like, do they really want to go do that? Because, you know, I'm a fan of Velveteen Dream, but right is right, wrong is wrong. So, then all of a sudden, I don't know, I guess Triple H didn't respond to him or whatnot. Then a news article came around because he got arrested. Patrick Clark, known as NXT Superstar Velveteen Dream, was arrested on Friday, August 26th in Florida, charged with possession of drugs. And they had his mug shot up, and I was just like, dude, what's going on? It says that a booking page on mugshotorlando.com indicates that Clark was arrested on an out of county warrant. The Orange County Record website, which covers Orlando, indicates that Clark is still incarcerated and that he has one hold on him, and this hold could mean Orange County is holding Clark while another county waits to come pick him up on a possession of drug. So yeah, that was the one that came out, and I was just like, well, we gotta talk about that. But then something else came out. EC3 came out and he gave details of an incident that happened at his home in 2008. And since Velveteen Dream was also arrested twice, I remember the second time. But EC3 made some accusations during an interview where he said that Velveteen Dream was filming male genitalia in the bathroom. So during the interview with Sportskeeda, EC3 said this. He said, we had a party and it was at my place, and he came over because I'm being friendly, I'm top guy, and I tried to welcome everybody into the thing. He left his phone in my bathroom with the camera on, trying to capture people taking pisses, he said. When asked how he knew this was happening, EC3 said, because it's my bathroom. When I walk in there, I see a phone selfie style propped up on filming, where if somebody is going to take a pee, they will have their I guess the penis out, urinating into the water. He said he didn't confront Clark, but after seeing him go into the bathroom after he exited, he didn't want to cause a scene and instead told everyone to leave because he was going to bed. He said he later told other people he later told other people there so that they were aware of one of those people was friends with Clark, which caused further issues between the two. What? Now, this is EC3 we're talking about here. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm sitting here going to believe EC3 and his story. This is a story that he's telling, you know, because he calls himself a top guy. I'm just like, calm the fuck down, EC3. But
well, I won't say top guy, but I will say he was a veteran at that time in NXT.
Fair enough. And Patrick Clark was young. And if some guy has his phone up and it's in selfie mode of people taking pisses in my house, that's not sliding with me. That's not sliding with me. Because that's an invasion of privacy, first off.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also, if I'm taking a piss and then also I see your phone, my dick is on your phone now.
So he said he deleted it.
Who, Velveteen Dream?
No, so I've read another story, or I guess the detailed version of that story is he said he deleted it to make sure that his was off because he had already took a pee before he looked and seen it. So he said he deleted it and then put it back in the selfie mode to make it seem like nothing happened, and then went outside to see who was gonna go in the bathroom, and then he said he seen Velveteen Dream go in there right after he got out, and when he went back in there, the phone was gone. So that's why he knew it was Velveteen Dream, but at first he didn't know whose phone it was.
In his house, though.
I know what I'm saying. The phone was up.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't know whose phone this is. And then he went in, he went out, Velveteen Dream followed right after he came out, and then he went back in there to see was the phone going or was it still recording. And the phone was gone. He was like, oh, well, Velveteen Dream did it. Okay. And then obviously, like you said, he didn't confront him, so he said he didn't want to make a big scene or whatever. And then he told everybody to leave. I believe, even look, I want to do this, but I believe he didn't make a big scene because it was right before their takeover match.
That's what they did. They did have a takeover match, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Q Flow.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you your question. How would you react in that situation?
No,
I mean, just be honest. There's no right or wrong answer.
I would probably be more pissed than, I don't know. The man is sick, man. I don't care if it was deleted. It was there. It was sent. You had the thought process to do what you did. But we might have to squabble if you asking me, but that's just me.
I'm sorry, because here's the thing. Because I know Prime said he wouldn't do the same thing, but the thing is, you're not going to be in my house. That's number one. That's my house.
No. I said I wouldn't do the same thing as not say nothing and just let it go.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That makes EC3 look like a part of it. Honestly, because it's like you're not going to be in my house. I don't care if it's adults. You got people, different wrestlers that we know that's in there. That's an invasion of their privacy. And then it happened in my house, right? So
let me be honest with you.
Okay.
That man probably would have got killed. To be honest, you had a house party with a bunch of wrestlers and that happened. You by yourself, he probably would have got killed or stomped out. He would have got stomped out. So maybe
that's what needs to. Right then, that's what.
Maybe EC3 was like, you know what? I don't want you to die before our match because I want to still have a takeover match.
No, damn that, bro. I'm sorry.
We know us personally gonna say forget it, but EC3 looking after the money. Maybe that's what he was doing.
If you look after the money, to CYM would be a better thing right now. But
I mean, he the only person in there right now. So I mean,
yeah, I'm saying exactly. I'm saying so. You're not going to sit here and sit there and say, look, I'm sorry. It's like, okay, if that man got stomped out, even if he, no, I'm sorry. Even I would approach him as a man like, y'all, bro, I'll knock him out myself. And first of all, you take the phone to delete yours, but you don't need to delete nobody else's. See, those kind of things you got to take all into consideration.
Well, I mean, you gotta. It depends on how phones work, though, as well.
In court, I'm just okay. Fine, we're not even gonna be in court. In public opinion, if I'm at your house, right, and I'm sitting there, I go to the bathroom, I'm having some drink, I'm enjoying myself, and then all of a sudden, I don't see the phone, so obviously he gets me on there peeing. If I hear, especially now, that he was in there recording people peeing, and then he and EC3 grabs the phone and deletes his picture and doesn't even notify anybody at the party of what's been going on, I'm thinking he's in on it. If I'm at that party, I'm thinking he's in on it because he deletes his. Because if I'm just being real here, say if stuff goes up on X videos or Pornhub, and he's like, wait a minute, that look familiar. Seriously. And you'd be like, okay, it's the same thing that happened with Paige and Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox. And that stuff goes up, and the next thing you know, it's just like, oh snap, that wasn't supposed to go out because it was private. Who gives a fuck? Invasion of privacy. That is a crime. And if you go in there to go into business for yourself, what I mean is to delete your own picture, and then
what I meant by that is like, depending on how the phone was set up. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole situation is weird. I don't think Velveteen Dream is gonna leave his phone unlocked. So there's a feature that you just keep your phone locked but still have the camera open, and he could have just did it that way.
So how would he be able to delete his video then?
Maybe after that one's over, you can delete that one, but I don't know.
You can't do that shit on an iPhone or Android. I don't know what phone you got.
You can do that on Android. It's like when you take a picture and the phone locked, you can see the picture that you just took, but you can't see the other pictures.
Yeah. If the phone is locked, but you open up the camera while the phone is still locked and you take a picture, you can see that picture immediately and decide if you want to keep it or delete it.
Does that work with videos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't see the past video because it's locked.
You can't see the whole library, but you can see what you just took.
Fair.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. So it was recording multiple videos, or was it recording a video?
Well, we don't know, but he did say that Velveteen Dream was going in there after everybody, or at least after he used it. So I'm assuming after everybody went in, he went in there after whoever came out.
First of all, Velveteen Dream.
First of all, we're thinking too much. We're thinking too deep into this story.
No, I'm
won't be in the locks.
No, look. Number one, something's wrong with Velveteen Dream. Something's wrong with that guy. He need to get some help. Like seriously, he need to get some help. And the guy had a bright future ahead of him, and he fucked it all up. And it sucks that he's back in trouble now and stuff like that. But
now we gotta deal with this super diva.
Yeah, and now this EC3 thing, this story.
Oh, you talking about what's his name? Q?
I don't know.
Exo. What was his name? Yeah, the
big
one.
Cringy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I squint every time he come on his room. I just
he is cringy. Like I see the angle they going for, but it don't work. Like
like he trying to be EJ Johnson. That's what he trying to do in wrestling. Because he's big like him. Well, I mean EJ ain't that big no more. But I'm just saying. But in the beginning, I'm just like I don't know. But yeah, I'm not feeling that guy. But this EC3 story, it's like it just, to me, it just makes EC3 look just bad. Also, I mean, Patrick Clark, Velveteen Dream was worse. I'm not saying, but the way he handled it, I'm just like, bruh, it's like you in on it too, or it's like all you cared about is yourself and nobody else. It was like, no, stop that. Because I'm saying I have to go with what he's saying, but there could be some holes in the story. Somebody else gonna be coming out later on this week talking about stuff. Let me tell you what really happened at that party. Like, I need everybody to go home because I'm sorry, I can't send my people out like that. Now people who hearing this story and think back to that party are like, wait a minute, he probably caused more issues for himself instead of trying. Because first of all, I was like, why is this even coming up now? That's what I want to know.
Somebody asked him about Velveteen, that's why.
Somebody asked him about Velveteen, and this shit is coming up now in 2022, and this happened in 2018.
Maybe he just don't talk. He don't. When something happens, you don't talk about this person. You don't mention this person because nobody asks you. Who's gonna think to ask EC3 about Velveteen Dream in 2020, 2021? The only reason they asked him is because of your thing of the Vince. Triple H is in charge. Is Velveteen Dream going to come back? Nell was like, "Or do you think Velveteen Dream's gonna come back? Do you think they should re-sign him?" And then he was like, "Let me tell you a story about Velveteen," and then that's how it happened.
Oh, okay. No, that
But no, EC3 is not out here just randomly telling Velveteen stories. No.
I see. No, I mean, like I said, the story's creepy enough for me, and me personally, that's not the way I would have handled it with EC3 because I think he's a fucking moron for doing it that way. It's probably why he's in a company by himself. So, give me $100 so I can go yell at him in the closet, uninterrupted. Remember, is that what you could do in CYN? You could just sit there and pay like $100 to go yell at them in the broom closet, and they can't interrupt you anything you say.
Yeah, I don't know if they can interrupt, but
yeah, well, yeah, that's supposed to be like 3 minutes of uninterrupted. You say anything you want to say to them.
I don't think it's uninterrupted. I just think it's 3 minutes in there with them.
I'm not even gonna go back and try to find that article. But yeah, somebody gotta get that boy some help.